welcome back. And if you tuned in late, Susan Bufano is here with me. She is president of Speak for Animals, and she has brought her dog, Sheila, and Sheila has gotten bored with being on TV, and she's fallen asleep under the coffee table here. But anyway, we're glad to have you both.
She's down here somewhere.
Now, when we went to the break, what are some of the things that you want to bring forward?
About Speak for Animals?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Speak for Animals, people will ask us, I mean, you don't rescue dogs and cats, so you don't rescue.
Okay, so you're not a shelter.
Yeah,
you're not a rescue.
We're not a
Okay.
shelter and we're not a rescue. We end up doing some of it. But our focus is somebody needs to be out there looking at the big picture. And that's what Speak for Animals is. The big picture is if we can reduce the number of unwanted animals that are born, then the shelter won't have as high a burden to try to find homes for all of them.
All right.
So that's what our mission is, and it's what our mission's been since 2003, is to try to, we work to help the shelters, the local shelters and the rescue groups, have a smaller burden of animals by helping people do the right thing. And when we talk to people, another thing about Speak for Animals that I didn't mention is that we focus a lot on education. We give children books on how to take care of animals and the importance of animals and how animals feel.
Okay.
So we do that as well. We think education is every bit as important. We talk about just dropping seeds. We may have to talk to somebody 3 or 4 times before they'll want to get their animals spayed, before they'll decide they want to stop breeding pit bulls or they want to stop breeding an animal. We'll just plant some seeds there for them, and I'll tell them, and what we always do, what Speak for Animals does, is we're all very compassionate people. We're not judgmental people. We don't ever shake our finger and say that what you're doing is wrong. We say, let us help you with your animals. Let us do it.
Now you go into schools and all and talk. I mean, you give talks about
We can,
animal
yes.
care and that sort of thing.
Sure can, and I love to go into churches. I love to
Okay.
go into schools.
Sunday school
and talk to
classes or
people.
whatever
Sunday
you're
school
willing
classes,
to. Okay.
Absolutely, really love it. And I can either come with Sheila because she loves children,
Well,
or
Sheila
without
is,
Sheila.
she's one of the best guests we've ever had. She's gone to
Yes.
sleep under the table.
I'll try to keep her awake if I go to a school. If there's children around, she'd never fall asleep.
yeah,
But she,
yeah.
with adults, she gets a little bored with us.
All right. Now, you have, this is a volunteer kind of program.
It is.
Do you need volunteers, and what is required if somebody out there thinks, oh, maybe I could do something? What do they need to know?
Yeah, we would love to have people that want to volunteer to go to our website, which is speakforanimals.com, or they could call us either at 864-430-1142, or call me on, call us at 421-0022 or 430.
I think we have those numbers, don't
I'm
we?
sorry. You do.
I
Thank
have them
you.
here if we didn't have them on the screen.
Good, thank you.
Yeah.
So you guys people can get in touch with us. And I have some people that say, oh, I can't see anything sad with animals. I don't think I could work with you. And what I tell them is, oh, yes, you can. Do you like talking on the phone? Do some people like doing paperwork? We have all sorts of different volunteer opportunities for people at Speak for Animals, and we try to figure out what they like. If they want to be around animals, we've got volunteer opportunities for them with animals. If they want to stay home with their PJs on and return phone calls or help us with some paperwork, they can do that. Another thing that we need, some people say, I don't have any time to volunteer, but I have maybe a little money that I can help. We really need that because since we offer professional spaying and neutering for animals through local veterinarians, it costs us on average about $70 to spay or neuter an animal. Now we will only charge someone else either
don't
0
the vets
or
work
25.
with you at a reduced cost to help you?
They do, and they charge us that smaller cost because most vets charge way more than that now to spay or neuter an animal. And we also work with the Greenville Humane Society and Greenville County Animal Care. So we love our partner vets. We love having a community of partnerships. And we like to work with other groups. We like to have specials. We just had one called the Big Fix, and we offered free spaying and neutering for anybody that was on government assistance.
All right.
So we are just trying to look at the big picture and reduce the numbers of animals that go into the shelter.
All right.
By offering these services to people, and people are so appreciative, Peggy. So appreciative.
And you can use volunteers. You can
Yes,
use,
we can.
So if somebody out there wants to get involved, you try to fit the person to the job.
We do. And if
you don't say
anybody,
up front, oh, you have to do this and this and this.
No, because we want people to be happy. We're all a group of people. Most of us have been in Speak for Animals since the beginning, and we love each other, and we love meeting more people who care about animals to get involved with us. I mean, I can guarantee you will have a good time. And if you decide you want to do something and you don't like doing that, you just tell me, and we'll find something
Now,
else
do
for
you
you to
have
do.
regular meetings, or how do people know what's going on and how they get involved?
Well, the first thing to do is to go to our, either call me, if somebody does not have internet, they can call me and we can talk about what would be best for them, and I can tell them all the different things that we have going on. If they have internet, they can go on there and they can fill out a volunteer application where we find out, what do you like? Do you like marketing? Do you like working with the animals? What is it that you like?
And it's speakforanimals.com.
It is.
And then I have the phone numbers. I'll keep it all here.
Oh, good.
But you always need people, don't you?
We do. We do.
Now, does it cost money for people to join?
We have, if some people want to join, there's a $25 fee that will get them a really cute Speak for Animals t-shirt and a Speak for Animals bumper sticker or magnet, but you don't have to join our group.
All right.
Some people just want to be volunteers, they don't really want to join, and then some people say, oh, I'd love to give you $25 and get that magnet and that t-shirt. You know, it's up to people.
Now, what age group? Are you like teenagers, for instance? Do you take young people?
What we do is typically with people that are younger, there's not anything that's that really exciting for them to do for us. Most of them don't want to answer phone calls and do that kind of stuff. So they can either come out to our Spay Mania program, which is our once a month spay neuter outreach program. If their parents come with them, they can come out to that. But another thing that we really like is something that we don't advertise as much is that when we have dog and cat food donations given to us, which we get from time to time, we give them back to people that need it.
Oh, that's one. So wait a minute. If somebody has dog food, cat food, maybe they had a pet that's no longer with them, and they've got the stuff, they can donate it.
Absolutely, and we love getting donations. We just had somebody whose small dog passed away, and they had a bunch of those puppy pads because their dog couldn't hold it anymore. And they gave me those, and there was a woman in the Judson community that needs those for her Chihuahua. So I loaded those up in newspapers and I drove them over to her house.
Bless you. Yeah.
So and some people may just be going through a temporary hard time and they just need some food to get them through a hard time. I had that with a woman in a trailer in Berea. And she said, it's very expensive to cool a trailer in the summer. I know I'm fine in the winter because I can keep it warm, but I can't cool, it's too expensive. Can you help me with food for my cats? Well, that was easy to do. So we were able, and then once we were out there, we said, hey, do you have any cats that aren't spayed yet or neutered? She goes, oh, I've got 2 that aren't. I said, we'll take care of that for you.
That's wonderful.
And she was so thankful.
Okay, so now you can always use funding. You can use volunteers, right?
You can use volunteers.
To do all kinds of things.
Whatever anybody wants to do, we can come up with something fun for them to do.
Right. And it doesn't cost money to join. You can be a member of Speak for Animals, and whatever talent God has given you, if you want to help with other poor animals that maybe don't have a home,
Absolutely. There's all sorts of things. And I want to tell you one thing that we're very proud of this year, and that is there is an Angel Award that's given out from the South Carolina Secretary of State.
Yes.
And Speak for Animals was the only Greenville County charity that won the Angel Award. And what it means is that we do our reporting correctly, and a high percentage of what people donate to us actually goes to our programs. So we were very, very proud
recipients. What's the name of the award?
It's called the South Carolina Secretary of State's Angel Award.
The South Carolina Secretary of State Angel Award has been given to Speak for Animals right here in the upstate. Yeah. That's congratulations.
Thank you. And it just is a real tribute to what our mission is, that they appreciate our mission and that they understand the importance of helping animals and people, and also that people know that we're a charity they can feel comfortable giving to because we've got the blessing of the Secretary of State.
You've got my blessing.
Oh,
that's
thank you.
wonderful.
Thank
you
you.
for everything you do. God bless you.
Thank you.
And if anybody wants more information, I've got it here. So we need to help our fellow man and our fellow animals as well. God bless you. We'll see you next time.